Hey everybody, welcome to season number 2, finally here. And this will be the first episode of season number 2. And over the next few episodes, what I want to do is unlock the idea of the modes for you, or unlock a little bit of the modes for you so that you can understand them a little bit better. So check it out, and here we go. Hopefully you got a chance to watch my micro lessons, because we're going to build everything off of the ideas that I put in the micro lessons, showing you all the different shapes. Over the last session of the micro lessons, I did the 3-note per string scales, and over the course of the micro lessons, I also talked about the box shapes. So the box shapes and the 3-note per string scales are basically the same. Some people prefer one over the other. For instance, the 3-note per string scales, one of the reasons people like those so much is because of the fact that you can do alternate picking, and it's going to be the same on every string because each string is 3 notes per string. But with the box shapes, they tend to put your hands in a certain place on the fretboard. So if you know how to move back and forth between them using something like the anchor shapes, then you can of course move back and forth between them pretty easily, but still maintain a certain position for each shape. So both have their benefits and their drawbacks. On this lesson, I want to look at the 3-note per string shapes, and I'm going to talk about some of the modes that are in the minor scale. So let's go ahead and take a look at the minor scale at the 12th fret on the 6th string, and this will be the Aeolian shape, which is this one right here. So that is your Aeolian shape, 3 notes per string. So what I'm playing on the 6th string at the 12th fret is 12, 14, 15. 5th string, 12, 14, 15. 4th string and 3rd string, 12, 14, 16. When I get to the 2nd string, I'm playing 13, 15, 17. And then on the 1st string, I'm playing 14, 15, 17. So that is the notes of your minor scale. In this case, it's the E minor scale. So any place I find an E on the fretboard, I can play that shape. So if I go to the 5th string and I start on the 7th fret, I can play that there as well. In this case, I'm playing on the 5th string and the 4th string, that 1, 3, 4 shape that I often talk about in my free course and also in a lot of my lessons, which are the anchor shapes. I'm playing 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. And then when I get to the 3rd string, I'm playing 7, 9, 11. When I get to the 2nd and the 1st strings, I'm playing 8, 10, 12. So the whole thing again. Now when I'm playing over E and I'm playing this shape, it's going to be E minor. It's going to be your natural minor, and often it's called your Aeolian mode. So if I drum with an E, you're going to hear how that sounds kind of nice and dark. And that dark tonality basically comes from the order of the notes. Because technically all of this is within the major scale. This is the 6th degree, or the 6th position of the major scale. But because, we're kind of playing rock and metal here, I look at this as like position number 1 of the minor scale, or the one that we most likely will probably gravitate towards. Your minor pentatonic is in there. You can also create your harmonic minor, which is in there as well. There's just so much versatility within this scale. And this is your Aeolian scale. So I'll be playing around with this in the future with some backing tracks, but if you had a backing track over this and you were playing basically in the key of E minor, some little rock groove like that, and you came in and just used those notes, whether you put them on the 5th string or the 6th string, wherever you put them, and you just use those notes, that box shape, that 3-note per string shape, however you wanted to do it, then of course you'd come up with some really cool stuff. So it gives you an idea of some of the grooves you can do. Of course, play with it, make it your own, put it into your vocabulary, start playing with that shape, because that's really going to help you out when it comes to songwriting, improvisation, and of course, soloing. As always, thanks for checking out the lesson. I got one out every single week. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. But also get on my newsletter at justpickuptheguitarandgo.com, where every time I put out one of these lessons, I'll let you know that it's out. And I'll also send you all kinds of goodies. And you get my free 7-day course to help you unlock the fretboard, play with ease and confidence, and improvise solos intuitively. So win-win, get the free course, justpickuptheguitarandgo.com. I'll see you in the next one.